Shalom, shalom. Before I get started, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh, Bahashim, Kahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders at GMS. Peace, honor, and respect to you, brothers that's out there laboring, edifying, rather divine the word of truth and sincerity. And shalom to you, believers out there, the Akim, Wa Akwa. And you see the title, it says, Seeing His Days Are Determined. And speaking of Esau, now, watching a brother video. I'm gonna put this on full screen real fast. It's watching a brother video. He brought this clip out TikTok. Aesop Spooky. If another brother want to do a lesson, and you see UFO sightings last 24 hours. Now we know them to be the chariots. All right, the chariots, which are brothers, the angels, are what? They're navigating those chariots. And meanwhile, while everybody freaking out about the orbs, not a orbs or drones or whatever Esau want to call them today, we are praying for more chariots. We are praying because that's the vehicle of our salvation, man. As Apostle Kabar go into. Now I want to get this quick scripture. Let's get Job 20:5 says what? I'm gonna start at 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. So it's to us, it seemed like it's been a long time, you know what I'm saying? But it's really a short time because a day is 1,000 years. So it's really been like what, 2 days? But to us, it's a long time that we've been, suffering this damn devil, man. But it really ain't been that long. And the scriptures goes into us suffering but for a moment, because let's say you live on earth 80 years and you've been suffering and suffering. Well, 80 years can't compare to eternity, but Esau always had just a little short consolation prize way back. Now, let me see. The thing about Esau, this stems back to Jacob and Esau. And I want to get this scripture. It say Jeremiah 31:35. It says, Thus said the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinance of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. Yahweh is his name. Or Yahweh of hosts is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. So this devil, he tries to, when you see him in the skies, when you hear or read articles about him trying to shoot down the moon, do something, block out the sun, this is what he's doing. Because this devil, they know these scriptures, especially elite of Esau Edom. They know the scriptures. They know the certain prophecies. All right. They know who we are, and they know their line go back to Esau. So what they're trying to do is get the birthright that, they sold. The birthright that was, given to Yaquab, Jacob, our forefather, man. They know that, and they want it back. So they do everything in their power to get it back. Let's keep going. Thus said the Lord, if heaven above can be measured, and the foundation of the earth searched out beneath, I will also cast off all the seed of Israel for all that they have done, saith the Lord. So when you see them all under the waters, all in the heavens, all searching out, going, oh, I've been to the moon, oh, we seen this planet, oh, we discovered this, oh, we know this. This is what this devil ultimately is trying to do. He's trying to what? Cease Israel from being a nation before the Most High forever, which really the Lord is really being facetious, because he already know Esau can't do that. All right. Seeing his days are determined. His days already been set. Now, when you go to, matter of fact, because it says right here, Psalm 64:6, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. Yeah, so they search out a lot of things. Esau knows a lot of things, but he could never know, he could never stop the ordinances. All right. He can never measure the heavens, meaning measure the sky. He can't do it. He's not going to be able to do it. He's not going to be able to measure all the foundations of the earth uh, beneath and those things. No. Again, the Lord was being facetious because he know Esau has a boundary, right? Right? The triumphing of the wicked is short. All right. So now when you go to Job 14:5, he got a boundary. Why? Because seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he can't pass. So he can't go 1 minute, 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, 1 year past his time. He can't do that. He can't do it. All right. He's not going to be able to do that. Revelation chapter 9, verse 15 says what? And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year for to slay the third part of men. Right. So everything was already prepared for that hour or that he can't go past his rulership. When his rulership's supposed to stop, he's not going to go 1 second past it. And when you go into the third part of men, that's speaking about the Edomites, the so-called white man and his woman. All right. But, the so-called white man, because you have the sons of God, which are the Israelites. All right. Starting with the elect. Then you have the son of man, which are the heathen. And then you have the son of the wicked, which are the Edomites. Okay. So now, and this is why he know his days are determined. And this is why when you go to what? Revelation 12 and 12, it says, therefore rejoice ye heavens and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Yes, he know this, man. He know he have a short time. All right. Why is that? Because he he knows, but he's trying to fight a kick against the pricks. But he has what? Appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Yes, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua have appointed bounds that he can't pass. So this devil understanding that he have a short time, that's where he's going to come down with that great wrath. All right. And this is not the spiritual being Satan. No, this is speaking of a man. All right. Esau, Edom, the Edomites, starting with the elites, they're adverse to the scriptures. All right. When you go into the word Satan, they're going into what? Adversary. All right. So now I want to play this. Look at that. Look at that, man. Look at that. Where's the chariots been really scoping out? Babylon the Great, aka America, man. And you see over here in what's that, Western Europe, you see the UK, they got a lot of red, but they're all this is mainly green. All right, they've been down here. The chariots can go anywhere. They've been all over, but look where the red is mainly at. Look. And then because see one thing about it, Esau power structure. This is what NATO, EU. This is it right here. This is what's gonna get taken down. But Babylon the Great ain't no. It's gonna be like Sodom and Gomorrah, man, but worse. Okay, when when Yahushua and the heavenly host come and destroy America, that's the end of the Edomite power structure. All the power, Russia, all that's gonna fall, man. The whole Edomite power structure gonna fall. Look at that, man. Let me get this. Zechariah uh, 5:1. It says, "Then I turned and I lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll." This is going into the chariots, man. Okay. And he said unto me, "What seest thou?" And I answered, "I see a flying roll." Yeah, a chariot. Okay. The chariots, they've been scoping out this. It's like the chariots, they've been scoping out this place, man. Okay. Look at that. Look where mainly the red at. Look, we're in UK. Chariots been scoping Esau eat them out, man. These are his hubs right here, mainly here, but look over there, Western Europe. All right. This is the Edomite power structure, man. That's going to be destroyed. Let's go back. Zechariah, verse 5 says, um, "And he said unto me, What seest thou?" And I answered, "I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof is 10 cubits." And that's I think that's 30. I see a flying scroll reply. It appears to be about 30 feet long and 15 feet wide. So if you see a chariot that big, man, that's huge. 30 feet and 15 feet wide. But the fathership Yahweh Shah coming in, Edra said he didn't even know where it started and where it ended, man. That's how big, you know, that ship gonna be. All right. Verse 3 says, "Then he said unto me, This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side according to it, and everyone that swears shall be cut off, as on that side according to it." All right. So he said, "This is the curse, those that go forth over the face of the whole earth." And best believe, especially Yahweh Shah's ship it's gonna every what do it. Matter of fact, let's get this. Um, matter of fact, Revelation 1, and I think that's verse 7 says, "Behold, he come with clouds, and every eye shall see him." Yeah, you're not gonna have to, pull out your iPhone, your Android. No, that fathership gonna be so big that all eyes gonna be on your house shot. You ain't gonna nobody gonna be thinking about even doing that. And they also which pierced him, all right? And that's to let you know reincarnation is real, because the ones that pierced Yahushua been dead. So that means they would have to be reincarnated, and at that moment that know their lot, know that they was the ones who pierced the Lord. Imagine that's your lot, man. "And all kindreds of the earth shall well because of him, even so, amen." Right. All kindreds shall of the earth. Everybody's gonna see him. Matter of fact, let me get this. Give me a second. Mm-mm-mm. All right, so when you go to Second Esdras, chapter 13, it says what, man? Verse 3, "And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven." See, that's Yahweh Shah with the heavenly hosts. This is what we see right here. Look, play the video. I log in. Salakia. I got cut off. Salaki, I got cut off. I got cut off. All right, but it said what? It said that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. All right, Yahweh Shai, you see all that red? It's gonna be even more than that. Me speaking as a man, I believe. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. Yeah, right. Because those chariots, they had that concentrated fire, those laser beams. Now the point of what I wanted to get is this is what I wanted to get right here. Verse 5. It says, and after this I beheld, and lo, there were gathered together a multitude of men out of a number from the four winds of heaven to subdue the man that came out to sea. This is the world's armies, navies, whatever, what have you, military, let's put it like that. They're gonna be in the midst of World War III, then Yahweh Shai gonna come. So then they're gonna turn to their attention to Yahweh Shai and try to fight him. But what happened? But I beheld, and lo, he had graven himself a great mountain and flew upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. That's how big the fathership gonna be. Edgar said he couldn't even see where it started. He called it a great mountain. We already know when you look at the mountains, you looking at something big. When you think about mountain, you ain't thinking about something small. You thinking about something huge, gigantic. He called it a graven himself a great mountain and flew upon it. And he said he would have seen the region, all right, where it was at, meaning where it began and where it ended, but he couldn't. That's how huge it was, man. That's how huge the fellowship is, man. All right. It's just gonna block out everything. All eyes gonna be on Yahweh Shai, man, when he come back. All right. All eyes gonna be on Yahweh Shai, man. Let me see if I want to get something else. That's pretty much the point. All right. But all right, seeing his days is determined, brothers and sisters. Hey, we we got to keep the faith, stay strong. You know, it's different trials and tribulations in our life that we go through and are going through, but understanding, hey, one day this too shall pass. Look at that. All right, when I seen this, I instant it was a faith booster, man. Look at that. And people in the comments like, where that lady at? That was like, let me see. Look, only in America with the laughing emojis. See, only in America, as Don King used to say, or he would say. All right, only in the U.S. it's always. Yep, because this is Babylon the Great. All right. Matter of fact, I had and see, yep. Jeremiah 51:7 says what? Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken her wine, but therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, they're insane. Let's go into that mad. Because yeah, they're mad, like angry mad, but I believe it's another meaning in that. It says they are what? Ooh, to shine. Nope, nope. To be boastful, boastful ones. Make boast. To make a fool of, make into a fool. Right, right. America, Western culture, all right, have made the world to certain people in the world look like fools. Why? Because they, the women of the other nations with this social media, internet, the women of the other nations. A lot of the times when they kick against the pricks, let's take Islam for example. You have like over there in Saudi Arabia, the women they used to couldn't drive and they had to wear the hijab and be covered. Well, now they see the Western women and they want their things laxed. All right, uh, in nations where they wouldn't celebrate the ABC, now they doing it. Why? Because Babylon, all right, has been that golden cup that made all the earth drunk, man. That's why it's gonna be destroyed. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her? Take balm for her pain. Be she if so be she may be healed. Again, this is the Lord being facetious through Jeremiah, because Babylon is not going to be healed. It's going to be destroyed. All right. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone to his own country. This is what a lot of these, heathens, they're going to do. They're going to run back to their own country. A lot of these people came over here because they wanted the American dream and found out it was the American nightmare. Or her judgment reaches unto the heaven. Yeah. And is lifted up even to the skies. Yep. All right. And we're in that time because why? Esau, seeing his days are determined. All right. His days are determined. And at the end of his rulership, it will all hell will be breaking out loose. Before Yahweh shall come, all hell is going to be set to break loose, man. It tells you, the scripture tell you, it's like a woman in travail. And we already know when the contractions first start, they're further apart. But as the baby's coming, the woman is in pain. The contractions, they keep coming back to back all the way until the baby is up out of her, man. Right? It's going to be like that until Yahweh shall come. Okay. So, I just wanted to bring this out. Every time I look at that, just wanted to bring this out. Lord willing, it was edifying to the next lesson. Shalom.